Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. We are at round 8 of the F1 2022 Simcade League. Tonight, France, bit of Paul Ricard. I'm joined by Simi. Hello, how are you, mate?
Hello, yeah, I'm not bad, mate. Thank you. Looking forward to the race. So
France is always a spectacular race, isn't it? It's fast.
it really is, yeah.
Very fast, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's good to see some return of some old faces.
Yeah, we do. We have old and new. We have a
Yeah.
massive surprise. We have Rosa back on the grid. That was a big shock when I just saw his name there. And then Jericho Balgos. We have a new driver. Obviously, the return of everybody else as well.
Gibbo, Rob,
Danny.
Yep. Mitch was back last week, but yeah.
Mitch was, yeah. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll just head over to Crofty really quickly. We'll get that over and done with. And then we'll be back to start qualifying.
Perfect.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid. Let's hope for a thrilling contest then, here at the French Grand Prix. The circuit Paul Ricard then, a 3.6-mile track, 25 miles east of Marseille. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, with the main overtaking chance expected to be going into turn 8. Top speeds today should be around 205 miles per hour.
Good idea. And as you can see, we are in the pit lane, ready to go for a bit of qualifying. Who we're going to see out on track first? Usually V2 is the first one to pull the trigger. I don't know whether he forgets to put in his setup, but he's usually the first one.
Yep.
I don't even know if he's on the grid. Is he on the grid? No. V2's not on the grid. Is he racing today? Do you know?
It said V2 has joined. Like, I know he dropped out.
Oh.
So I invited him back in, but
Buongiorno. Hello, Ninja. Hello, HL. Everybody in chat. Sorry.
Are you seeing anything right now?
It says in the chat that we need to give him an invite. Apparently, V2. Don't know if I have him as a friend. Oh, I do. There we go.
Oh, he is in. He's on P6.
Ah, there we go. He's in now.
Yep.
Ninja was already on it before we could even think about it. Pretty quiet for the first 20 or so seconds, though. We've had nobody hit the track so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hear an engine firing up. We'll see who that is that's going out. It looks like a Red Bull.
Mons. Yep.
The first one. He needs to impress. He's missed a couple of races, Mons.
He has, yeah.
Just needs to pick up. We'll go on board with...
oh, we lost
Mons.
Jericho. I'll invite Jericho.
And we'd also have V2 out on track. I'm pretty sure he was the first one to hit the go button as usual.
Eager Beaver. Yep.
I don't know how the man does it. I don't know how he's so quick at hitting go. But he's very quick. He must forget the setup and just go, do you know what? I don't need that.
Yep.
Just put the lap time up and the track map. There we go. Anyway, so we were saying France. 210 mile an hour down the straight, you reckon? That's pretty quick, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. Yep. Damn quick.
Obviously, this is the different... They have a chicane in the middle of the straight on F1 where every other layout that I've seen doesn't seem to have the chicane. Because in the GT3 cars, they don't have the chicane, and it's just literally one long straight all the way to the end.
Yep.
So, you know, I think it's probably because F1 cars max out pretty quickly.
They do, yeah.
And they'd just be sat there for 3/4 of that straight, doing 213 mile an hour, probably all the way down the straight.
Yeah.
It would be pretty silly, and obviously then they'd make it into one long DRS, and it'd just be a bit silly. So spice it up, put a chicane in there, why not?
Indeed.
So we've got our first person to start a flying lap is, of course, V2. We'll stay on board with him. He's usually man to put in a pretty decent banker lap, to be honest. Missing out on the consistency during the races, but qualifying is usually pretty decent.
He is, yeah. I'm trying to remember where he ended up finishing last week. Was it P3 or am I tripping?
No, he didn't get P3. No, I think he had a bit of trouble.
He was in.
In qualifying, it was third. Yes.
Okay, that must have been it. But I remember him being in the picture for quite a while, from what I remember.
He was getting stuck in amongst it. There's yellow flags up in sector 1. I don't know if that's a very slow car at the top of the track. But he was in the mix, and then I think got a bit unfortunate. I think he had a tangle with somebody, as what usually happens.
Yeah. One to watch is definitely Jericho Balgos, obviously a new racer with us.
Oh, of course, yes. A rookie to the series, always one to look out for.
Yeah, but apparently someone that Extinct and Golden Flame, the ERO guys know. So,
well, as we know from them guys, they are pretty decent.
Oh yeah, yep.
A little bit hesitant there for V2 to get on the power, but he does cross the line and set a 131.8. I did not get the lowdown from Ninja on what was the lap to look out for, but I'd say that's pretty decent. As Danny is the second one to cross the line. Have we got our new man on the track yet? Where is he?
Jericho, yeah, he's just on his outlap.
Oh, he is. He just jumped. There he is. In the Mercedes as well. He has invalidated on his outlap. I don't know whether that's as he just starts the last sector.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the new season to start?
Oh, yeah, very much so, mate.
I believe Gibbo needs an invite.
Gibbo does? No, I see him in. Unless his game's crashed.
I don't know, I've invited him anyway.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, so excited for the season, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'm really looking forward to
Bahrain this weekend.
Oh, yes. Yep. Love a bit of Bahrain, as you probably remember. Rob's DNF'd.
He has. Not even set a lap and DNF'd. It looks like that is just coming onto the main straight. If he's in the... Yeah, it is. Just coming onto the main straight. Not quite sure what happened there. One of us...
Oh, is someone's round gone flames?
And Jericho's first lap invalidated in the first couple of corners. That's not what he was looking for to start off with. We do have, obviously, the returning Rosa is set a bit of a slow lap. I don't know whether that's to warm up the tyres. This one will probably be a lot faster as he comes blasting down the main straight. And sets the fastest lap of qualifying so far with a 131.186. That's fast. He's back.
Yes. Yeah, really good to see Rosa back.
Yeah, there literally was, at one point, the GOAT of our F1 league, wasn't he?
He was, yep.
And then, I don't know whether everybody else started getting good, or he started getting too much on his plate, but he sort of started to head off into the midfield of the pack and get into a lot of tangles, and then thought he'd take a break, because, well, we all need a break sometimes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know he had became a father, didn't he? So
yes, well, I think that seems to be a bit of the theme going around, wasn't it? At one point, we had quite a few new fathers in the group.
Yeah, indeed. Someone might have just been moving out of the way.
I'm just on board with our very own Ninja. It's what is sort of a competitive lap, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too. He probably won't be too happy with that, but I'm pretty sure he'll do something about it.
Indeed.
Well, another one to look out for really has got to be Golf. He needs to start improving on his race finishes. He doesn't. He's there or thereabouts with the points. I think he just lacks a bit of confidence in this league, and I don't know why, because he's a solid driver. Like
He is, yeah. Totally.
I do a lot of racing with. Well, I won't say a lot of racing, but yeah, I spend a fair bit of time with golf, and I'm pretty sure he'd like to improve. We just had Polly Blah left as well. Not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite.
All the people at the moment: Mitch on an outlap, Gibbo on an outlap, and Cornish Mance on an outlap as well. With V2 on another outlap, getting ready to do a second stint out. Oh, it seems to have a lot of people dropping in and out of the session. I don't know whether this is to do with crossplay, whether it doesn't like, all the different
Platforms and
yeah, it might be a bit, yeah.
stuff.
Who knows? Not me.
Yeah, certainly I don't.
No. And if I don't, you don't, then yeah. Who does?
Yeah. I haven't got Scooby, mate.
Now we're just on board with Mitch at the moment, starting his first flying lap in that Haas. Haas have gone a different direction this year. They've gone more black than they have white and red, haven't they? If I remember rightly.
I can't remember, to be honest. I shall just say yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I think a lot of teams now are starting to strip the weight of the car using black carbon instead of painted, because Mercedes have obviously stripped a lot of their paint, haven't they? And they've gained, reduced a lot of their weight. So I think that seems to be where the teams are heading this season.
Yep.
I wouldn't say it's sneaky, but why add something to something when something's already black, as Mitch has invalidated?
He has. Oof.
A lot of people putting themselves under a lot of pressure in the last 8 minutes of qualifying.
Yeah, for sure. Interesting that Mantis is on the mediums, everyone else is on the softs.
Oh, I didn't see that. Why would you go out and qualify in the mediums?
I'm not sure. I mean, Mantis, no offense if you hear this, but it is Mantis, so kind of surprised, but also not surprised. So,
Oh, he sets a 132.4 as Mikey gets a 5-second pit lane with her. Oh,
ooh.
grid penalty with a collision.
Oh, yeah, looks like Golden Flames. Yep, Golden Flames lost his front wing, so.
Well, Mikey's on an outlap and Golden Flame was on a lap, so.
Well, looks like no damage on Mike's car. We'll have to see what happened there. Maybe, I don't know whether Golden Flame lost it and Mike smashed into him or something. It's interesting.
Maybe, it is very interesting.
As Mantis goes full fastest on the mediums.
Yeah, I did see that. A bit up the pace, but if he feels more comfortable on the mediums, then he could probably do 2 or 3 laps on them.
Yeah, precisely as Gibbo's just taken the 4th place, 132.1.
Yet to see anything from Jericho. He's still in the pit lane. And Cornish as well. Cornish out on an outlap. He's got a bit of a point to prove after the last couple of weeks of disappointment he's had. He's just about to cross the line, start a flying lap. Nice and tight on that right-hand side as he hits down into turn 1. It's a quick sort of right-left, left-right, left-right?
Yeah,
right,
it flows nicely, doesn't it?
Well, it's sort of like left, right for the first couple of corners, and then you've got the sort of sweeping right-hander that is just going round right now, which is technically 2 corners, but it's just continuous. And a quick flick when he's lost it. Yeah, and I was just about to say a quick flick left as to start the straight. Again, he just looks. Is he on his wheel? Is it arrived, or is he still on controller?
I was about to ask. Yeah, what was the status with the wheel and everything? Because
I do realise. Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
No, I do realise it's gone expensive, hasn't he? So he hasn't gone cheap like a G29, so it could take a while to get here.
Yeah, because I was saying he's bloody fast on a controller, so imagine how he's going to be on a wheel.
Oh yeah, let's not go there. I keep saying this to the guys about me in practice. If I practiced, imagine how quick I'd be.
Yeah. I'm just being a DICK.
Yeah. Thanks for
that. You are a bloody quick driver.
Not as fast as Ros does. He's put in another fast lap of 130.735. He's the first one into the 130s. Hello, Smith. It's okay. No need to be sorry for being late.
Welcome, Smith.
Yeah, you're here. That's all that matters.
Yeah, better late than never, as the saying goes. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see if any of the other top drivers can break into the 130s.
Well, the only people really out on track are people that have already set a lap.
Oh, Mun's got loose there. But he's okay.
Well, we have got Cornish who's just about to start a second lap. We are going to pick him up in exactly the same place. He lost it last time. Let's see if he can keep it nice and clean and tidy. Don't hit the accelerator too quickly as he's coming around these fast corners. He has set a purple first sector and there's a quick flick to the left and he hits down the main straight, hoping to hit 113 mile an hour.
Yep. Quick shout to Danny C, by the way, who's currently 6th.
Yeah,
fastest.
definitely.
That's from racing with him before. I haven't really seen him that high up on the grid, so impressive time from him.
Definitely. And as we see, a purple sector 2 for Cornish as well, so he is on the charge now.
Yep.
I reckon he likes a bit of France.
Yeah, it seems so. Oh, Danny got really loose there. As Mantis he's realised he's getting off the mediums now on the softs.
Well, if he can do a 132.3 on the mediums, I'd hate to imagine what he can do on the softs, and that is another invalidated lap for Cornish. He does abandon that.
He's running out of time a bit.
He is. Is he going to get in and out? There is yellow flags in sector 1. It looks like a Ferrari that is around. Is that Mikey is off track at the moment?
Yep.
Not sure whether he's just letting people go.
Perhaps, yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on Lance. He's 0.01 seconds down.
Another one that's really struggling with the F1 game is Fenton.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Obviously, yeah, I know Fenton's bloody quick in Gran Turismo, so... And is he? Does he take part in the ACC as well?
He does, and he's quick in that. He came second on Tuesday's race.
Yeah. Lance dives into the pits.
Yeah,
so.
every time I go on to somebody, they're coming into the pits.
Yeah, I know.
We really do need to look out for Jericho. I think. Hello, Cornish.
Hey, Cornish. Just watching Mr. Ninja right now. Third sector.
Oh, we got some inside news there from Cornish. So his lap was good enough for P2, but he's going for the one and only pole.
As Ninja crosses the line.
Does improve on his time, 132.9. It puts him up one place as Fenton and Ninja are very close together.
Indeed.
600ths of a second between them.
Yep. As V2's just in the third sector right now. I'm not sure whether he's up or down on his time right now.
I will only know now when he crosses the line.
Yep.
This man needs a podium, doesn't he?
He does, yep.
We need to hear from V2 in that podium.
Oh, he's definitely down. Yep.
Yeah, it might have been a bit of a warm-up lap. It's 2 seconds down.
Yep. We'll have to see how Mitch fares as well. I'd imagine Mitch should break into the top 6, 7.
Hello, Yuki. We have a Yuki in the chat.
Gridiron Yuki, welcome.
Welcome.
Let's see how Mitch is faring.
Well, I'm just on board with V2 at the moment. He's just going to come up to the chicane. I'm hoping that when he hits the Sector 2 line, we'll get a bit of an idea of where he's at. So he slams on the brake, gets it slowed down to hit the chicane. Very well done.
I think Mitch is going to get into the...
So he's purple...
Mitch, 8th. Yep.
Purple middle sector for V2. He is 2/10 up on his lap time. He does have a car. Oh, it got kindly out of the way for him there. Did the Williams. I'm going to stay on board with V2 because this looks like a lap that's going to put him up.
Yep. Indeed.
In the top 3. Golden Flame has retired as well, so...
He has, yeah. Just...
We are hoping for it to be an interesting race. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, exactly, Yuki. Yep.
As down the main straight goes V2. Can he improve on that time? 130.8. Where's that going to put him? He does improve, but it does not put him any higher up the standings. So the two people to look out for now are the two people at the bottom of the grid, desperate to improve. As we've got Cornish that looks like he's just about to start a flying lap.
Yep.
That was a bit of a warm-up lap. He did set a 139. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, out lap.
Yeah. Jericho is on a flying lap right now.
Well, we'll go on board with Jericho then. He's just come out of the chicane. He's just about to slam onto the brakes to hit the sweeping right-hander. Bit of a scary corner, this, to be fair. And then you've got to double downshift again for the hairpin.
Mm-hmm. Let's, do you want to stay on with Jericho? And
I will stay with Jericho. He gets loose, and it looks like he's not.
Yep, round.
He's around, so we need to get on board with Cornish to see what he can do. Oh, is it? Exactly. Slams into the curb. Must be running that car very, very low to the ground.
Oof.
As he's just
pressure here.
Yeah, it's just going to come around the same place. Doesn't hit a purple middle sector, so he was down on the pole sitter so far. Rosa 130.735, who is also on a lap. It looks like a few of them are about to cross the line. Extinct has put himself into P2. We're at 131.1.
Very nice.
But where is Cornish going to end up? He needs a better qualifying.
He really does, yeah.
He comes around into the last few corners. Bit of a tricky section, keeping it tight to that left-hand curve. They want to hit it right. Do not get anywhere near these two curves because they will just catapult you off as he comes
right exit
down the line, and he does get pulled by 300ths of a second. That is close.
Right at the death. Very nice.
I reckon Cornish should be happy with that, and obviously we know Cornish and Ross are very good friends.
Oh, and Mons is third, so Extinct drops down to fourth.
It does. So the top three all in the 130s.
And that's everybody now?
Yeah, I think that's everybody's set time. Yep. There we go.
Brilliant. Yeah, that was a brilliant lap from Cornish. As you said, Yuki, yep.
It was. He'd be very happy with that. He needs that.
What do we see happening in the race then, in terms of tyre strats? Do you see?
So we did get a bit of inside information.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja was saying that it's going to be a hard medium race.
Oh, okay.
Or a medium soft. I will just run through the grid. I've got 20 seconds to blast through this. We've got Cornish on pole, followed by Rosa, Mons. They take up the top three spots. Extinct, Golden Flame, V2, Cornish Mantis, Fenton, Gibbo, and Danny. Danny making it into the top 10. That's fantastic for him. Just missing out on all them top 10 positions. Mitch, Ninja, Golf, Polybalar, Mikey, Rob, and unfortunately did not settle out Jericho.
So Jericho's definitely going to be one to watch.
He is going to be one to watch through the race. Yes.
Yeah. I'm tempted to. I'll keep an eye on him because, yeah, he's definitely out of place on the grid where he is. Really looking forward to this race. Yuki was saying in the chat, I think medium and hard is the best strategy unless a safety car happens.
So I believe that this game, the way that you run your strategy, I'm under the impression that the hard medium is the more meta strat at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hard medium. I did say hard medium, didn't I? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's slower at the start, and then you obviously go into the faster times with the fuel loads when they're lower and all that, I believe. But again, we were talking to Ninja before. Safety cars, I can't see there being very many safety cars here.
Well, yeah, we were talking a little bit before quali that there's so many runoff areas here, so I'd be really surprised if there's more than one safety car. Or
crazy things happen.
Well, yeah.
And
this is quite true.
Like Ninja did say, this is Simcade. Anything can happen here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
you know,
unpredictability is a thing.
It is indeed. Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
And we're hoping to get underway. We've got 22-second countdown that's just started.
Yeah, and formation lap, of course. So
formation lap. Well, then that does give us a good chance quickly as we wait for the formation lap to talk about a few things, then, doesn't it? If you'd like to check out what we're doing and when we're doing it, and obviously a bit about us, socials and everything, then do head to our website. I know Ninja isn't here, but go check out our website, simcade.co.uk. That has all our links to our social media pages, everything. And Discord. Guys, come and check out our Discord. If you want to join in with some racing action.
yes, indeed.
Then come on. Come and join us on our Discord. We are open to everybody.
Excellent. Thank you for the sub,
Yes.
Yuki. Welcome, Default.
you.
Default's someone I know from South Africa.
From South Africa. I
Yeah.
tell you what, we are getting around here.
I know, right? Yep.
I'm liking this. We are... Yes, well, we've got quite a few people from various parts of the world. We've got B2's very own Portuguese esports driver. We have Extinct, all the way from India. Mons, is he Swedish?
Swedish, yeah.
Swedish?
Barenko from Poland.
Poland, yeah.
Although he's not racing tonight. Poland. Who else have we got?
Well,
Unless we class Ninja being Northern Irish.
well, Fenton,
Fenton, Irish, yep.
HL, people who are obviously not here, some of them, they're Irish. So yeah, we are expanding.
Yeah, we are definitely expanding. To answer your question, Default, I'm not rooting for anyone because I have to be impartial. But who do you see having who's your pick for winning this race, AJ?
Me, for winning the race, it's going to be tough between the top three. I'd like to see people like Extinct, V2 maybe get on the podiums, maybe see if these front three slip up. I can't see the front two getting too close, but Mon's getting in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Rosa, my money's on Rosa. So, to win the race, but I would like to see the likes of Mitch have a good race now that he's back. As you said earlier, Golf Maniac, for example. It's good to see Rob back as well, so see how he fares. And who knows, maybe Jericho will be in with a shout as Cornish is starting on hards. Yeah.
Guys, just before we do get this race underway, don't forget, if you do like what you see, like and follow, and obviously give us a thumbs up and a comment down if we are doing a good job. If not, if you want to get rid of Simi or me, then let us know. We can change it up. We have quite a people in reserve as we've got the lights are starting to come on, which I can't see, but I can hear.
And there... Oh.
Massive delay, as always, and we are away, and Cornish does get a great start, and it looks like Mons does as well. It looks like they're both going to jump. Rosa's now down to P3. Everybody tucks in into turn 1 and turn 2 as they come up very, very quick. We've got a couple of people got off the track at the back there, but the top two do get away clearly. They're still jostling down at the back with Rosa and Golden Flame. They are side by side. Oh, they're going to give each other. They're giving each other a lot of room there, and that does allow Gibbo to get in the act there as well as he goes around the outside off the track. However, of Golden Flame, but I think he thinks better of it. So a bit of a rough start there for Rosa. It's not what he wanted, getting jumped by Mons and Extinct.
That's right. I was watching a brilliant overtake from Mitch on V2 and almost got by Lance as well.
Here's a little bit of a look there from Gibbo, but thinks of tucking in and waiting for another couple of corners. It's a long race. There's 27 laps. As we have one heck of a trade.
We really do, yeah.
Mighty down that straight.
Nice to see everyone got through cleanly. I don't see any damage from anyone as Rob gets past Polly near the back. Actually, there is someone with damage, I think.
There was a few people going off track at the beginning. I'm not quite sure what it was all about. So it looks like Yuki's got his money on Rosa.
I see.
Yeah, and well, we didn't do the tyres. Let's just quickly run through your tyres. It looks like everybody is on the hard tyres apart from Golf. So
Exactly.
again, I did sort of, yeah, there is a bit of a meta strat at the moment on F1 2022 as the hard medium.
It is,
And
yeah.
everybody within a second of each other, apart from Danny, who seems to have slipped off the pace a bit. He is 3.7 seconds behind Golf. Everybody keeping it close.
They are, yeah. In terms of at the back, Polly had a spin, but back underway. I don't think there's any damage. But yeah, Danny really dropped through the pack, so not sure what happened to him.
There's been a swap up the front. It looks like Extinct's lost it somewhere. He has.
He has, yeah.
Is just before the main straight. He must have bounced off the curb on the left-hand side. That's catapulted. That has promoted Rosa up to P3. Can he now hunt down the top two?
Yep. And as we expected, Jericho's made a number of places. He's gone up 6 positions, currently P10.
Here's P10, definitely one to watch out for there.
Yep. Gibbo's made 5 places as well to start the race.
There it goes. As the game gives its predicted tyre strategy as we're into lap 2. Thank you very much, game.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious what everybody's doing now. It looks like Cornish Mantis is around as well. I'm not quite sure where that is. That is coming to the last couple of corners.
Yes. Yeah, I think he just caught the curb and just spun, so no damage.
I'd like to take a breather. This is excitement from second one as Cornish picks up the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:34.7. How is your French, Simi? Are you any good?
No, not really.
No?
How comes?
I don't know. Any of the track names in French? I don't know. You know, not the corners, sorry.
Oh, the corners. Oof. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
I'll start you off. Un, deux, trois.
Un, deux, trois. Yeah, I don't sound like Derek Trotter from Only Fools and Horses speaking French, so that's something at least. So
You have a bit more of an acquired voice for that, though, don't you? You know, your voice is a bit more. No?
Radio? Do you mean the radio voice or something? Or
Yeah, you have a bit more of
I'm a bit linguistic. If
yeah,
that's what you mean.
definitely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I've been told anyway. But
yeah, well, you make a good podcast voice, isn't it?
Thank you.
It's okay.
For people
Yuki,
to go to sleep to.
yeah,
Yep.
no, don't be silly. Yuki, you are correct. France is a tough and tight course. It's very. The track looks, every single year they go to it, brand spanking new. It always looks like in such a pristine condition, does this track. I know that the French are renowned for keeping care of their roads. I went on their motorways a couple of years ago. My goodness, it makes us look horrific.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Basically, their roads are like the racetrack, constantly, everywhere.
Super
It's
clean,
beautiful.
yeah.
So, yeah, it just looks... And the track, as Mons is hunting down Cornish, is within 2/10.
Yep. Just checking if... Yeah, we've had no one in the pits, so... Interesting how Golf's going to fare, starting on the mediums like he has.
Yeah, he's dropping off Extinct slightly. With 5.7 seconds is not what he really needs either. As Rosa really can't make any headway on these guys.
He can't, no. And Jericho's sitting pretty in P8 now.
He is. In fact,
Closing in on
there's
P2.
going to... I thought there was going to be a bit of a lunge there from Mons on Cornish there.
Yep. So I'm just watching Jericho right now, right on the back of V2, who's got Lance in front.
Would you say that France is similar to Miami?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
I'd have to... I wouldn't say it's the track's the same, as in the layout or the style. France has got far too much runoff. I mean, you could make about 5 tracks in the track, around the track. It's that wide. I think the surface definitely is like Miami.
Well, also I get Cotter vibes.
Here?
Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah?
Just where in terms of like the runoff.
Oh, the
areas
runoff
and stuff.
areas. Yeah.
Like the colours of the track and stuff.
I'm actually surprised that France have not run out of blue, red, or white paint.
Exactly. As Jericho gets past V2,
It does
up
that.
to P7, absolutely flying.
puts Jericho into the points, and now hunting down our very own Fenton. I say our very own. Oh, he has got past him straight away. He is a man on a charge.
He is, yeah. That's 10 positions made up as Mike gets the first penalty of the race, 3 seconds.
I'd say it's very easy to get warnings here. Oh, Jericho, massive slide.
Just held it.
Just held.
That allows Lance to close right up on the back of him.
It does. Is he going to go dive up the inside, going into the hairpin? It looks like Jericho has a bit more straight line speed.
Does, yeah.
As they're going to go side by side into the hairpin, chicane. Who comes out on top? It's Jericho comes out on top. Nice driving there. Respectable from both of them.
It was, yeah.
I like that.
Lance has got a bit more battery to use, so...
It has. That's the thing with this track is... Oh, the bit of a nudge there. Bit of a nudge.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that it's malicious, as looks like Fenton's going to go up the inside of the sweeping right-hander. It just goes and goes and goes. It does. These two are at it. I like this. This is also bringing V2 into the mix as well. He's unfortunately down in P8.
He is, yeah. He's lost a bit of ground, but...
Danny looks like he's got past Rob.
Yes, he has, yep. Oh, and Rob and Mantis are having a bit of a yo-yo battle.
Some hefty wheel spin there from Jericho as he puts the power down to get out of the last corner. V2 and Fenton, very good friends, obviously. GT7 buddies.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Who else have we got? So, yeah, Mantis has only made up a couple of places, really, after his incident. Mantis in 13th now. What he missed, Danny almost spun on the start-finish straight, but managed to hold it.
Yuki's wondering when the top two are going to pit.
Your guess is as good as mine, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
really not sure.
I'd like to see them somewhere around like 14, 15 maybe. That's what I would predict. That's my racing wisdom coming in there. That's what I would. But I can see Rosa trying to go long.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
V2 and Fenton are fighting it out here, and it's allowing Extinct to creep up to the back. We've got a three-way battle for P7 here. Extinct takes the inside line. It's going to be tight. They're going to go sort of 3 wide, but they're not. Fenton picks a 3-second penalty for his troubles there. I think he's just under a lot of pressure.
He is, yeah. The teammates battling it out, so...
Wow, I'm liking the racing so far. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, God, yeah. Big time.
Strategy will come into play, I'm guessing, around here with them all being so bunched. They're in sort of like groups at the moment. We've got the front two group, and then we've got Rosa, Golden Flame, Gibbo as well, with Jericho like wanting to hunt these down, and then we've got V2 Extinct and Fenton in this pack, and we've got Mitch and Ninja, very good friends there, battling it out as well. Then behind them we've got Cornish Mantis, Danny and Rob. Oh, I think we've got a mistake there from Rob.
Yeah.
Into turn 2.
As soon as you said Golden Flame's name, Golden Flame got a penalty. As soon as you said Rob's name, he spun.
Around.
So, yeah.
Not what we wanted to
There
see. I'm staying on board with this. I want to be on the front battle. In fact, we'll switch over to Cornish Mons, because these two have been at it. Like Mons not been able to make a great impression on Cornish. He's just sticking with him. I don't know whether... Oh, is he going to make a dive up the inside here? No, he's not. No, I think Cornish has got him covered off. Every corner he seems to have him covered.
Yeah, exactly. As Jericho's a bit behind Gibbo, so yeah, that's we got Extinct sandwiched between the two Alpha Tauris. So
did you ever get you never got an answer from Default? Who's he rooting for?
Who's he rooting for?
Yeah, he asked you. Who are you rooting for? Who's everybody else rooting for? I know we've had some love for Cornish and Rosa in the chat. Obviously, we've got Mons as there. So, guys, obviously, we are holding a vote for Driver of the Day. So, you can get your votes in. I do add them up. I'm going to start adding polls to the YouTube channel, I think. Probably the best way of doing it.
Yeah.
But
much easier. Yep. Let's have a look.
The thing is, the hard tyres are able to hold on for 20 laps or so. Maybe they could go extremely worn-out tyres.
Yeah, if someone's brave enough to gamble.
Yeah, well, they won't be able to go. We do have a mandatory pit stop in this as well, so they will have to pit as Mons does get by Cornish. I don't know whether that was... It was just down the main straight. Back straight, sorry. But this is going to allow Cornish to creep back up. There is no DRS in this second straight, which is a bit confusing why they never did this. I think it's because of the way that the next couple of corners come at you.
Yeah, perhaps as Gibbo got past Golden Flame there and Extinct got past V2. So, in terms of penalties, I was about to say, got 3 drivers with penalties. Golden Flame 3 seconds, Lance 3, and Mike 3 seconds as well. So,
so guys, don't forget to get your driver of the day vote in. We will be... the game obviously gives its own driver of the day, but we totally ignore that here. We like giving our own driver of the day. And obviously at the end, do stick around because we will be speaking to the podium sitters as well.
Yes, we will. Yep. That's if they're able to join, of course, but...
usually everybody's around, even Extinct, all the way in India manages to stick around, so I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. This is very true.
So, at the moment, we're not seeing Rosa being able to keep up with the top 2, albeit I thought it'd be a bit of a 3-way battle, this.
Yep. Oh, Yuki already getting in, saying driver of the day is probably Jericho.
I mean...
It's early days, though, still.
Yeah. It's early days, but it's not a bad shout, as it looks like Cornish is struggling a bit here with the grip of these hard tyres.
Yep.
Looks like they're a bit too worn in for his liking. But, again, these hard tyres, they come and they go. They sort of hit the edge, and then they start making their way back. If that makes sense. It's a bit weird how these tyres work.
Yeah. As we'll have to see how long Golf can go on the mediums. So he's done 8 laps on the mediums now, so... Oh! Of commentator's curse. Mentioned his name and he missed a braking point.
Oh dear.
That's definitely messed his tyres up, so...
Oh dear.
Yeah.
As there is a 3-second penalty there was for Danny.
Yes, that's right, yep. And Mike got another 3, so Mike's on 6 now.
Struggling around here. Like I said, it is easy to pick up warnings here.
Definitely.
As we're just on board with Gibbo. It has been sort of creeping up. There was a car very, very wide there. It's Golden Flame. It allows Jericho to pick up another place. It just looked like he carried on going straight. Bit of a dodgy rejoin there as that allows Extinct to go around the outside.
Oof.
3-second penalty there for V2. I like this track, the fact that you can see one end of the track to the other. It is beautiful, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Coming around that corner, you get a back end shot, and all you can see is everybody going the opposite direction.
Yeah, great track. Welcome, Dennis Knudsen. Welcome.
Hello, Dennis.
Thank you for joining us. If you're not subscribed, if you could please subscribe to the channel, that'd be much appreciated, and give the video a thumbs up as well.
It does help. YouTube and every other streaming platform has this weird and wonderful algorithm, and the follows and everything really, really does help, guys. It gets us out there. And obviously, I don't know if anybody of you know that we are doing this for charity. We are doing this for Calm this season, as you can see in our top right-hand side. They are spinning around. We are obviously also sponsored by Takona as well. So, guys, if you want to check out their website, they do monthly t-shirts. Sorry, car meets. There's a lot more in their store, and obviously, if you use code Simcade15, then you get an extra 15% off on their store as well.
So on Tacoma, yep.
Takona, and obviously, yeah. But the YouTube's weird algorithm, it is very strange, isn't it?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yep.
So everybody, thank you very much for the follow.
Yes.
Because we do race weekly, and we have been racing now for what, 5 seasons. And guys, we are expanding. We've got big things coming for season 6, which due to start in 4 or 5 weeks' time.
Yes.
Obviously, I don't want to wish this season away at all because it's been thrilling. But yeah,
big things to come though.
Big things to come. We've got big updates to our F1 league, massive updates to our GT7 league, and maybe some small updates to our ACC league, as well as official esports as well. We have made an official esports team for the 3 disciplines.
Which, it's awesome, isn't it? In terms of this season, obviously this is round 8 now, so got Mexico to come next week and Brazil the week after.
Mexico is fantastic.
Yeah, I love Mexico and Brazil, so superb tracks.
And yes, we are ending it on the most iconic classic track, the end of what used to be the end race track in the old calendar was Brazil. Such an iconic track, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely love Brazil. Yep.
I just realised that there's 2 Cornishes. Yes, there is. They are. Yep. They are cousins. Are they cousins?
Yes, they are cousins. Yep.
But we had Cornish mantis. Well, Cornish big Cornish. The goat Cornish. As you was it that you called him? Goat Cornish?
OG
Cornish.
Cornish.
That's the one.
Yeah.
It's been that long since you've been in the commentary box with me, I wouldn't know. So the OG Cornish is obviously the person who's in P2. And then we have Cornish Mantis, who is cousin Cornish, but didn't like being called that.
Does he not?
No. And he changed his name to Mantis because he didn't... I don't know. Did he feel like he was doing the Cornish name wrong? I don't know.
No.
I
mean, they're both Cornish, so they're both wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no, they're not. No, they're not.
Wrong uns.
Hey,
no, they're not really.
Good ice cream and good pasties down there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Bit of clotted cream.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is it scone or is it scoon?
I say I've said both over my lifetime because, if I say scone, scone.
Are you trying to say them out my accent now?
Yes.
Oh,
it's been a while with the banter, so I have to.
It has. Do you know, every conversation, whether it's me and you, me and Ninja, or even Dodo, it always comes on about food. I don't know what it is about us. We're just food guys.
Yes. Yeah. There's a polite way of saying something else. Just saying we're food guys, I think. But
yeah. I'll stick with the polite way. As we have had Cornish sort of get right up to the back of Mons and then drops back off again. Still within a second though.
Indeed.
Jericho has been on the charge on Gibbo. The gap was at 2.5 seconds. It's now 1.5 seconds. So lap 13, he is hunting.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Could he be a rookie that hits the podium? Oh, as we've got an overtake there, Gibbo and Rosa.
Oof.
I did just miss that. Sorry. Apologies.
That's fine. Can't catch everything, so Gibbo's sitting P3. Interesting.
Yuki's already eating, so he doesn't have to worry about food. No, I've already had my dinner as well, but we're always worried about food, guys.
I haven't.
No.
I'm starving myself to do co-commentary.
Are you a late eater? Are you?
Generally, yeah. I'll cook something after we finish tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's for tonight's dinner? Do we know? Or is it a surprise?
Tikka masala.
Oh,
pilau rice.
Oh, do you know what? That's a good one. That classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
That classic English dish.
Yep.
You'd think that we'd start taking some tips off our very own resident Indian for some cracking Indian recipes, but I don't think I've actually ever asked him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I love a bit of Indian food. Oh.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should ask everybody, like, of the dishes that they like making.
Favourite dishes. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So you can surprise that the top 2 are not breaking away. I mean, I'm not surprised in this because of how close and competitive these guys are. I do know that the top racers can race,
Yeah,
and they
definitely.
can catch up, and they all make mistakes as well. We used to think, as the OG Cornish was like the god, the robot of this game, the alien, as they all say. But
Enter Mons.
we've seen some mistakes, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Unlike him, I don't think he is enjoying this game particularly
No,
compared to past ones. No.
I think it's
so.
the simple case of what a lot of these guys struggle with is they are competing in a lot of leagues, and a lot of these guys, a lot of these guys, we are here for a league race, but we are just here for the community. We do try and put on a good show. These guys absolutely balls to the wall when it comes to racing. Like, they do put their heart and soul into it, but I don't think it's as serious.
Yeah, that's true.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Interesting, Golf Maniacs managed 13 laps on the mediums. So
impressive.
And Jericho's really closing on Rosa. So he's made considerable ground.
Have you read that? Yuki, like, food, come on. That is amazing. Spicy ramen and noodles with chicken and meatballs and turkey. Oh, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Licking my lips.
that, yeah.
Although I'm indifferent with spicy stuff, though. I have to be careful.
No,
Got a delicate stomach.
that just sounds mouth-watering. Sorry, back to the
we've
racing.
got some guys in the pits, sorry. We've got
Cornish, Mitch and Rob. Yeah, there we go. We got our first to the pit. I did say around about 15, didn't I?
Yep. Yeah,
I'll
you
tell
did.
you I'm good at this.
And Golf's doing another lap, so he's 14 laps on the mediums. Interesting.
Rob has lost a lot of time in the pit lane.
He has, yeah.
A lot of time in the pit lane there. I don't know whether he had damage. But he's lost a few places there.
Yeah. And one thing I should point out, obviously we've had no DNFs yet.
No.
Commentator's curse, we're going to get DNFs galore now, but 15 laps, no DNFs, good to see.
That is good to see. Yeah, you'll get a DNF and a safety car, which is the one thing. As the top three are in the pit lane, Gibbo and Rosa are the two that decide to stay out. That does promote them into first and second. But Jericho going with the leaders. This is interesting.
Yep.
It's quick in and out there from Cornish. But it looks like it was a quick in and out from Mons as well. They are very close.
Lance gets a 5-second penalty and Nick Stink got a 3-second penalty. So, oh dear.
Right, now that we've had the medium tyres on. Is it mediums there for... They look like softs from...
No one on the softs yet.
Mons? No? They look red.
Mediums.
No, they are. They're yellow. It's a quick glance of what... I'm not colourblind, I promise.
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, no one on the softs. No one's opted for the
now
soft.
it is absolute pedal to the floor now for Jericho. He has got to close that gap on Rosa.
He has, yeah.
Rosa, Gibbo are going to be under pressure. Gibbo and Rosa are the ones that have been impressing me on how close they've managed to stay. The same as the top two. They managed to stay within like 1 second of each other pretty much through the entire race. Just go on board with the top two. Gibbo again. When he's on his day, he is on his day. He's a very good racer.
He is, yeah. As Golf is on 50 laps, his mediums now.
Rosa picks up a first, second penalty. So does Gibbo. They were both under pressure there, I think, from each other.
Oh, exceeding track limits. Interesting. So, yeah, Rosa exceeded track limits.
Was it a 5-second penalty, was it? Golden Flame, another one that's been picking up the penalties.
Oh, V2?
And V2. Wow. Everybody's struggling with the pit lane.
Wow.
The line here is very weird, though.
It is, yeah.
As Mons, Cornish returns. Jericho does split the two.
Yeah.
He must have had an absolute storming lap out of the pits. He has managed to split. No, he's jumped. What did Rosa stay in the pit for? Did he save a penalty?
I'm assuming he did, yeah. As Mantis gets fastest lap, 134.0.
I don't believe that Jericho's managed to get himself into P3 and he's on a flying lap. He's just hit purple sector 1.
Oof. Have we actually had someone in their first race win it in our history?
Win? Well, obviously the first race of the of ever of Simcade.
Well, yeah. Apart from that, apart from that, yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. We should have throw up some stats sometimes. I do keep a follow with Ninja's obviously the one with the stat man, isn't he?
He's Stato. He's Stato.
Yes.
If you're old enough to remember Stato from fantasy football.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Cornish is all over the back. Yes, he did. Yep. Cornish is all over the back of Mons as well, and I'm not being funny. Jericho's just taken 2/10 out of him.
Oof. Interesting that Ninja's, so we got Ninja, Polly and Mike all on 16 lap old hards, so
they're going a bit long. They're taking the Yuki approach to the game.
Yeah, Ninja stays out another lap, so
it does. As Cornish picks up the fastest lap, but Jericho beats it immediately. Oof. He's on a charge.
He is, yeah.
That's another
133.2. Yep.
Yeah, the gap's down now, down to 2.6. I think Mons might be back in Cornish up here.
Oh yeah, it was to answer your question, Yuki. Yeah, it was an old TV show for soccer.
Soccer in the UK
from the 90s. Yeah. Yep. As Ninja runs a bit wide, I think Ninja will most likely hit this lap.
Yep, Fenton picks up penalties. So does Golf. These penalties are coming in thick and fast. Everybody is struggling with the
pit lane. Yeah.
Pit lane, yes. Yuki, where are you from, by the way?
I'd imagine America. I mean, his name's Gridiron, so that's an assumption, of course. But America, Canada, I'd imagine. But in terms of pens, Gibbo on 5 seconds, Golden Flame 8, Extinct 3, V2 8, Lance 11, Mitch 3, Danny 3, Rob 3. Golf 5, Mike 6. So
he is from the US of A. Well, it's your year this year in F1, isn't it? 3 American tracks on the. And if you know, I know that Americans don't like the talk of, Canada being mentioned in the same bracket of them, but technically you have 4 because you're still attached to each other, aren't you? Really?
This is true. Ninja does pit.
Does pit? Yep. Going to lose out a couple of places here.
Is he going to... Yep.
Well then, I have a question for you, Yuki. What's your favourite American track out of the 3 that you've possibly got this year?
And if you do like... I know this is F1, but if you do like IndyCar and NASCAR as well, what's your favourite track in IndyCar and or NASCAR?
That's a good one, that. I've done Daytona.
Oh, I must admit. Sorry, go on.
I've done some laps around Daytona at the Speedway. It's scary. It's fast. Yeah, it's fast and scary. As Jericho, back to our F1 racing. Jericho's another second out. These guys. He's got 8 laps.
Yep. That's Miami, honestly, because this track is around the NFL stadium. Right. Okay. I'm sensing there's a bit of love for Miami here, Yuki.
Oh, have we got a Miami Dolphins fan in the house? Have we?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, do you remember the Vancouver track on IndyCar back in the day? Did you used to watch it on Eurosport or anything like that? AJ?
No, that
really?
would have been no. I just used to watch like big ones like Indy and Daytona.
When they're on Sky, so they got rid of the rights. So Talladega's your favourite NASCAR track? Yeah, Talladega's awesome. Crazy track.
You almost sounded like an American there, Simmy.
Talladega.
49ers fan. Oh, what? They were thinking that you're a Dolphins fan, giving up some Miami love.
I don't know much about NFL and stuff, but is it San Francisco 49ers? Is it San Francisco or?
I'll let you Google it.
Oh God! Please don't tell me I've got that wrong. As Golden Flame gets 3-second penalties.
It does. Golden Flame does pick up. It is San Fran, by the way.
Right. Okay. See, little NFL knowledge that I do have. But yeah, Vancouver is a very cool IndyCar track. Back in the day when it was on the calendar.
Back in the day.
Oh, back in there.
Back in there's
yes.
flags in sector 1. It looks like there's a McLaren around. Is that Golf or is it Rob? I think it's Rob because he's losing a lot of time.
Yeah.
Anyway, more pressing news. Jericho has joined the battle.
He has. Oof.
He has put in some absolute astonishing laps, and he's going to be all over the top 2 here.
He is. One thing I just wanted to point out: we have 3 drivers on softs. Ninja is one of them.
Yep.
Golf and Polly. So
he did say. Well, we had a bit of another insider knowledge that he did say that he was going to hit the soft tyres because they were very good around here. But I believe Deg's quite high here, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the gamble was worth it or not.
Interesting. A bit of a dive then from Jericho. I don't know whether he was expecting Cornish to be where he was, as Rosa picks up another 3-second penalty. The penalties at the mid to bottom end of this grid are racking up.
They really are, yeah. Oof. I know Lance will be kicking himself with the amount of penalties he's got, but
he will be. I cannot take my eyes off this top 3 battle. This reminds me of last season when Dodo was racing.
Yes, totally.
We had just
Shout
had
out to Dodo.
We'll have him back in commentary box very, very soon. I think he's going to... I'd like him to join me for the last race of the season, because obviously the more races that we get, drivers, should I say, on track for Brazil.
Yeah, I would like to drive Brazil. I know Ninja definitely would, so...
Yeah.
If Dodo's about, yeah.
Simi, just really, really quickly, can you work out how many positions Cornish Mantis would make up if he was to continue on his current trajectory?
Oh, Christ.
He's 4 seconds away from V2, but penalties are going to help him out.
Yeah. Yeah. Bloody hell, that's a task and a half.
Sorry, I put you right on the spot there, aren't I?
Yeah, yes. Yes, you have, yes.
Yes, I put you too much on the spot there.
My brain hurts, yep.
I don't think he's going to make up too many places, actually, because I think he's just dropping off. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll have a look. So, penalties so far. 8 seconds. Okay, so he might jump V2, and then, potentially, if Golden Flame can't stick it where he is, as Extinct picks up another 3 seconds, and so does V2, as we're talking about penalties, guys.
That's played into his hands perfectly, isn't it?
It has now.
Although he did get a bit loose, whoa!
As Mons and Cornish, I think Cornish has had enough of being stuck behind Mons. I feel like the pressure was mounted from Jericho as they come down the main straight.
Yeah,
the back straight, sorry.
And Mantis just had he almost had a full spin, so managed to get back underway, but...
These two are within tenths of each other as Jericho has pushed Cornish slightly wide. He needs to, on the defensive there. He was trying to attack, and then it put him on the defensive straight away.
Yep. Oh, this racing, though. Fantastic.
So the penalties could also help Ninja. Yes, they could. They could indeed. There's a lot of people that could benefit from the penalties. Even the people with small penalties and people with big penalties, as the top 3 drivers all in a line. 3/10 gap between the lot of them. Who's going to make a dive? Nobody. Oh, there was. So just a bit of a torrid exit there from Cornish. That allows Jericho to move up to P2. And now the hunt for Mons. Can he go from back to front of this grid? I didn't see this one come in.
Did Dodo do that before? Starting from the back of the grid, and so when the racers might get another 3 seconds.
So when we used to run 2 F1 leagues at once, we used to have the community race, and then we had the league race.
Yeah.
So when the guys in the league race used to drive in the community race, they used to do a back to front challenge, which was kind of annoying, but good, if that makes sense. They used to pester some of the faster drivers, and it put them off, and the slow drivers, sorry, just let them through. But then it's nice to battle with some midfield guys.
It is, yeah, definitely. And Jericho's right on the back of Mons.
The pressure is on here. It just looks like to
Like a
me,
man possessed, isn't he?
man possessed. Yeah, definitely. It looks like to me that Cornish is going to back off slightly, bit of recharge and reset, and then come back and attack. I don't think Gibbo's got much in his tank to catch up to these guys, Gibbo and Rosa. Unfortunately, the two people who would like to see up there just fallen off a bit.
Yeah, plus you have to factor in the penalties, of course, that they have.
Penalties.
So.
Oh, we're going to have a bit of a dive. Nope. Jericho again. I think everybody's more inclined to use the back straight because obviously it's like a double DRS after this sector, isn't it? Really, you come off it and then you're back straight onto it a couple of corners later.
Definitely, and yeah, I think Cornish is sitting pretty because if Mons and Jericho are gonna fight it out,
so
he could get involved.
Yuki's got a little bit of. He thinks that one of the top three is going to get penalised.
Yeah.
So didn't this happen with Extinct as, again, Jericho thinks to have a bit of a dive. He gets a nice tighter line out of that chicane than the rest of them do.
He does,
Gets a bit tighter to that curb. As we are going to come up against our first back marker of Polybalar, it looks like these guys are coming up to.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they'll pay attention to blue flags because this is a really tight battle.
It is. I know we do have ghosting on for back markers, don't we?
That's true. Yep.
I think we're okay with that. I know it's not really authentic, but like we said, some of these guys are not in it for the, for the actual hard racing. They're just here because it's what we do. It's what we do. As Cornish gets a bit of a squirrely line out of there.
Yep, we got 2 back markers coming up, so
we do. Oh, that just looks fantastic of these three coming down the main straight, all trying to get the slipstream, jostling around. All evenly matched, these.
What's that, sorry, mate?
They're very evenly matched.
Yeah. Oh, I say.
Just imagine if we had it on real car speeds instead of it being on equal.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Probably just absolutely ruined us. Ninja picks up a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. Not what he needed. No, he could have done without that. The only 5 people to be without penalties are Mons, Jericho, Cornish Mantis, and Polybalar are the smoothest of the smooth drivers out here.
Yep. This is the smooth. And here we are with 2 laps to go. No DNFs.
No DNFs. That has to be a Simcade first, right? No, we did. No, the first race of the season. I'll take it back. First race of the season, we hit Bahrain, and we didn't have one.
That's true.
DNF, as Mullins looks like he's definitely under pressure. Danny picks up a 3-second penalty for corner cutting.
And Cornish right on the back of...
Yeah, you see, every time Jericho attacks, Cornish is there to attack, so he's having to defend. What do you do?
Yep.
As Polybalar makes it now, there's only 4 drivers without... But he's good on the exit. Jericho is absolutely fantastic on the exits there. But he just can't make any ground on Mons. This is the closest racing that we've seen since the Dodo Mons Cornish race. Was it Hungary last season?
I'm trying to remember.
One race we had, and it was just like this throughout the whole race.
Wasn't it? Yeah. I can't remember what track, but as they approaching Golf Maniac?
There is. He's just going to get out of the way anyway for good measure, but he doesn't need to. He's ghosted. But he is going to move over to the left-hand side and let these 3 ply through as Jericho's taking a look. He is going to dive up the inside as he hits the chicane. He does it even before the corner. Slams on the brakes, gets a bit loose on the rear end, but I think he might get away with that one.
Yeah, Cornish lost a bit of ground on them both. So
again, out of the traction, Jericho is absolutely flying.
He is, yep.
I think this is the most excited I've been all season.
Yeah. Cracking stuff.
I'm not saying that we have boring races here, but nothing like a 3-way battle.
Precisely.
With this caliber of racing, this is just, definitely. And to pull out 6/10 in the first couple of corners, Jericho is again like a man possessed. He's off.
He is, yeah, and he's got even more battery than the other two. So he's on 48% battery, Mons 24, Cornish 17, now 15. So
the main thing for him now is to get out of that DRS. The last thing he wants on the last lap of this Grand Prix is to get reeled back in by these two.
Yeah, that's it.
So Jericho did qualify last. He did, because he did not set a time. Every time that he tried to set, he didn't make it. So from last to first, that is a charge. And he has got out of the 1 second just as he hits the second DRS on. I don't know whether he managed to get it. As V2 picks up 3-second penalty, he does not need that either. It doesn't look like Mons has got DRS. That means he's going to be under attack now from Cornish. Can he lose 2 places in the same corner? No, he doesn't. He manages to have the straight line speed of that Red Bull. Enough of it in the bag.
Yeah, Cornish has drained almost all of his battery. Yep.
Yeah, I think he's only got a couple more corners now to make a dive, and I don't think he's going to have enough in him. The only one here is a bit up the inside. If he's got the... he hasn't... It looks like Mons had it covered. Every corner. This is just like the first couple of corners of the race where Cornish had every corner covered.
Oh, cracking racing.
Well, we're going to have to go on to Jericho as he comes around the last 2 corners. If he keeps it nice and neat and tidy through the last right-hander for his debut at Simcade, and he is absolutely gone from last to first. He's going to take the win. He is. All the points goes to Jericho, and Cornish just missed out by 0.08 of a second.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic race. As Rosa pips Gibbo for 4th.
He did. All the penalties are coming into place now, so Extinct has managed to... Is he going to manage to jump there? Him and V2 were, to the line.
Having a ding-dong, yep. I
think Cornish is too far back to punish Mantis here. He might pick up V2's place, but apart from, I think he did. He did just manage to take V2's place.
Yep. And Lance... P10 as it stands. Mitch... Ninja's gamble, don't think paid off.
No, I did sort of say to him that it wouldn't be the best course of action, as I think Danny crosses the line with Rob. Coming around the last corner, now he's going to be the last natural finisher. The rest of them were lapped, and that, everybody here, is the end of the French Grand Prix.
Oh,
wow.
Fantastic.
Well, I cannot wait to hear this from the top 3.
Oh, yeah.
So, driver of the day, Jericho has to be, and I think it's definitely going to be my driver of the day.
The game's got it right.
Yeah, Yuki has voted for Jericho as well. Wow. What a race.
Man on a mission.
Yeah, so I'll just run you through the leaderboard as it stands. So, Jericho obviously picks up his debut first win of the season. He takes the top spot there, followed by Mons. And P3 goes to Cornish. Unlucky there for Rosa and Gibber, finished 4th and 5th. Golden Flame finished 6th. Extinct 7th. Cornish Mantis 8th. V2, after all them penalties, 9th. And Fence round up the top 10 with Mitch, Ninja, Danny, Rob, Polyblar, Golf, and Mikey round up the rest of the grid.
Yeah. So good to see no DNFs. Bravo, everyone. Do you like to see that?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Why not? I reckon Yuki thinks that this is part of Jericho's plan to go from back to front. I don't think it was.
No.
They
look like genuine mistakes. Because I was watching him a fair bit in quali.
Like a few slips and slides, wasn't it?
Yep.
So Jericho's Northern Irish. Did you know that? So
I did, yes.
Ninja's got a friend.
Yeah, he is from Belfast.
Oh.
So.
Belfast.
Oh, yep.
Oh, there we go. There's another one. That's why we've been overtaken in this league, aren't we?
What's that, mate? Sorry?
I think the Irish they're overtaking us.
I know, right?
They're out to get us. Right, I'm just going to put us on to this scene here. Turn off my PlayStation because I no longer require that. And
Alright.
shall we go into the podium room? Do we have a podium room?
Yes, let's move down. Yep.
Where is it?
Yep.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah.
There we are. Isn't it? And we shall wait for the top three. Have you given the top three a shout?
I am about to, yes.
I think they'll probably be
Here's one.
Too much excitement there, surely. They'll be trying to take a breather.
Oh, what a bloody race.
That was man, what a race indeed.
That was up there.
Oh yes. Mons, let me know if you no, you should be able to
Mons
speak.
is in here, and so's Jericho. Right then, I'll tell you what. We'll start off with Jericho, obviously. From last to first, a man possessed on a charge from start to finish of that Grand Prix. Debut, rookie, the lot. You've just done it. How on earth, and how did that feel?
Yeah, that was. I don't even know. I mean, like, I'm speechless after that. That was a hard. I had a hard first stint. But I really enjoyed the racing. I don't know. I'm speechless after that race, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was a hard fought race towards the end. Oops. But yeah.
I don't think we've ever had anybody come into this commentary but at the podium spot and be speechless. That must have felt like. Were you just in the zone the whole time? Like you said, you had the hard stint at the beginning, which was a bit tough on you, and obviously creeping through the pack. But as soon as you pitted, that was it. You're on a charge.
Yeah, as soon as that undercut, I think it was Gibbo and Rosa, I think.
Yeah.
They didn't hit. I went for the undercut once I hit those medium tires, like the car just started to fly, to be honest. And in those last 5 laps, my heart started racing. Because the 3-way fight for the lead was tough race for the win, to be honest.
It was. We could not keep our eyes off you. Well, you two, obviously, it was Cornish and Mons at the start, and pretty much throughout. But as soon as you joined, man, it was exciting. That has to be the race of the season so far. So congratulations on the win there. That's absolutely well deserved. Hopefully more to come.
Yep, hopefully there is. But I do enjoy this, so hopefully there's more.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you and congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Brilliant drive.
Mons, now I'm pretty sure you'd be a bit disappointed with this. You had a fantastic start, but it just sort of slipped away the last couple of laps. Are you happy to take away second, or are you wishing that you defended a bit better, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not disappointed at all. This has been the best race of the season so far. It was close from start to finish. I think I was within 1 second of Cornish for the whole race almost, and yeah, I can't be mad at this ending.
I mean, this brings us back to sort of mid last season when you, Dodo, and Cornish were fighting out as well. So I'm guessing that this does spur you on to push yourself again for the remaining races of the season.
Yeah, I will push as hard as I can to get the championship, and I was pushing the whole this race.
That is absolutely fantastic to hear. Yes, obviously there is a championship on the line and an award ceremony to come. So yeah, a lot of pressure and a lot of pushing. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations, Mons.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, mate.
Siri, go take it away with Cornish.
Yes.
Get
Cornish,
on.
how do you feel?
Do you know what? Like the
feel
boys have
with
said,
P3,
that was race of the season for me. I had a terrible qualifying, but managed to put in a really good lap right at the end. Stuck me on pole, but then it was me and Mans for about 14 laps uncontested within 1 second of each other. And then when he got me, I was just like, right, this is fine. I'll stay in his DRS. We'll pull each other along until the pits. And then when we pitted, I thought we were in the clear, and then Jericho was he was catching by 4 or 5 attempts every lap.
Yeah.
And me and Mons we weren't fighting. We were just in each other's DRS, pulling each other along, and he just had unbelievable pace. And then it was a three-man fight for the lead, cracking fight, really, really clean. I didn't make any major mistakes. The only mistake I made was into turn 1. I got a little bit loose, and Jericho capitalised on it straight away, got me into turn 2, and that was it. I couldn't get them back on my straight. It didn't have the ERS, didn't have the exit out of turn 5. But what a race, man! I can't be disappointed with P3 when the race was like that. It was bloody brilliant.
Yeah, you must have really, really enjoyed the battles with them both.
Absolutely.
So,
I do just have something to add. Oh, Jericho has just returned. Congratulations on that P3 Cornish. Like I said, it is race of the season for us.
Absolutely.
We'll do this really, really quickly. This is from one of our viewers. This is from Yuki, who's been in the chat the whole race. For Jericho, he said, when you were fighting for the lead, what was going through your mind?
I think I struggled with ERS a lot of the race. So when I was behind Mons there for like the last couple of laps, I don't know if you could see, but I was lifting a bit on the straight just so I could regain a bit of ERS. And then I knew like lap 26 or I didn't want to go lap 27 because it would have been obvious that I was going for the move. So I was like, I'll go lap 26, hopefully catch him out. So yeah, that was kind of the mindset towards the last couple of laps there.
Well, there you have it, Yuki. Thank you very much, Jericho. Thank you very much to the top three. Congratulations to all of you. Hope to see you here again next week at Mexico.
Yeah, GG lads. Thank you as always for commentating, you heroes.
Yeah.
All right. See you very soon.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much,
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Next
guys.
week.
I'm going to move back up to commentary.
Yep.
Well, there you have it, guys. A fantastic end to what has to be the most spectacular race at Simcade this season. And Yuki, there you go. That's the first time that we've ever had a spectator in chat ask the boys a question. So, mate, first for everything, thank you very much for that. I think you got a pretty good straight answer there from Jericho. Yeah. Do you reckon we'll ever get down to normal level after that, or is it going to be manic for the last two races, do we think?
Manic.
Manic.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, just the thought of Mexico and Brazil with those three plus other people within the shout.
They are two fantastic tracks, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
as Cornish just put in the chat, what a effing race! I'm still pumped from it. So,
yeah. Well, yeah, I am definitely. Well, guys, don't forget. Obviously, I'll do my quick spiel before we head off. If you'd like to know what we're doing, where we're doing it, and how we're doing it, guys, don't forget to check out our website, simcade.co.uk. That has all our social medias on there. All Discord pages, guys. If you want to join our Discord, you don't even have to race. You can be in with the community, in with the guys, chat. What like Yuki, come and join us. You can ask what's going on in their minds, get some tips. If you do want to join us for racing, you're more than welcome to. We do race more than F1. We have lots of racing games and platforms, and obviously we do more than racing as well.
We do.
There is a lot of guys play a lot of other games out there. PlayStation, PC, Xbox. We have the lot.
We do, yeah. So that's simcadeleague.co.uk.
Yes, that's the one.
Yep.
And obviously, just a reminder, we are raising money and awareness for Calm this season. So if you want to head over to our Just Giving page, I don't have the link to that, I'm afraid, but I can tell you it. Is it in things to know? Things to do? I don't know. It's somewhere. Info. It is really annoying, actually, is our Just Giving page. If you just go on to justgiving.com and search Simcade League, then you can find it there, because it's just a lot of jumbled up numbers, and I don't know why. And I don't have the ability to post into chat, I don't think.
It might well be on our Twitter.
I might be able to post in chat. 1 second.
Yeah.
To chat, I don't think. I think I can find it. Yes, here it is. I've got it. I'm on it. He's on it.
Yep. Obviously,
there
Calm is campaigning.
Oh, Ninja's about, isn't he? Look, do you know what? He's just the man that hears and does everything, doesn't he? He's always here. And obviously, there's our stuff to everything, because we do have the bot. I do need to get the links to the bot. I'm not good at this. I really should do these things. Obviously, Calm, Combat Stress, we're still linked with. So if you guys are struggling, then it is okay to talk. Go check that out as well.
Definitely.
And we are sponsored again for our second season by Takona, and they do have a promotion code. Well, Simcade 15 for an extra 15% off their store. They do monthly T-shirts, everything, car meets, coffee and cars and coffee.
Cars and coffee,
Cars
yeah.
and coffee.
Combat stress as well.
So, guys, if you do want to check out what they're doing, they do some fantastic stuff. And if you love cars like we do, man, you want to check out some of the stuff that they're pulling out. It is fantastic, whilst raising awareness for mental health. So, yeah. Yuki, yeah, peace out, and we'll see you in the Discord. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been fantastic talking to you. It's brilliant having somebody new in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. Obviously, if you liked what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure you ring the bell as well, because guys, we are racing 3 times a week for the remainder of the season. We have Tuesday ACC. Not quite sure what track that's hitting this week, actually. Usually that's Ninja with the information. ACC is running Imola this week on the 7th of March, whilst the GT7 League is going to be hitting Tokyo Express South. Wow, that's a track. Scary, because obviously you got the train coming that'll follow you. So, yes.
Yeah.
And then next week's F1 obviously is hitting Mexico. Yeah.
Mexico, yep. Followed by Brazil, yep.
We are coming to the end of the season. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Thank you very much, Simi, for being with me this whole race. It's been exhilarating.
Cracking.
Yes.
Yeah. Glad to be back in the commentary box.
Obviously,
do it again at some point.
Obviously, you'll be putting your racing gloves on back next weekend, won't you?
I expect to race in final 2 races, but yeah, we'll certainly do this next season sometime.
Fantastic.
Been a pleasure.
And thank you very much for everybody else that has been committing their time and effort here at Simcade with hosting and racing, because obviously it does take up a bit of time. So thank you very much to everybody, all of our winners this week as well. Thank you very much. And guys, we will see you next week for another fun-filled week of racing. So we'll see you very, very soon.
Yeah, have a good week, guys.
Have a good week. Goodbye.